Alright, we should be up and running. If anyone is in the stream, go ahead and leave down in the comments whether this is working or not. I'm going to get a little quick audio check. 1 second. Like I said, if you guys are in the stream, leave down in the comments below, or leave in the live chat if it is working right now. Just want to make sure before I start ranting off on all this weather stuff. Alright, so it looks like, let's go back here. So it looks like it's working if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, let me know down in the comment or in the live chat if it is, if you guys can hear me and if everything's looking good. In the meantime, we'll have this looped. I just want one of y'all to just let me know that it is working in the comments. One second. Alright. Like I said, if y'all wouldn't mind one of you letting me know if the stream is going good. Worldwide Weather says hello. Hello, how are you doing? Rain Mave says hi. Tucker Trick says hi. How are y'all doing? Hope you guys are having a great day. We are here to look over this major winter storm Uri that, could be dumping significant snow for parts of, that will be making its way into parts of the Ohio Valley at this point. Weather Central Mad Face. What's wrong? What's going on, Rain Maves? Tucker Tricks with a smiley face. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, everybody. If you guys do have any questions about this weather or any weather for your location, leave it down in the or in the live chat. When is this drought going to end? I'm rooting for you. We can go ahead and look at your location for maybe some snow soon, but I'm pretty sure the pattern's kind of died off. Maybe some isolated flurries, maybe a snowstorm, if you could even call it that. Maybe something there. It doesn't look too active, if I'm going to be honest, but you could see up to 10 inches of snow at some point. So maybe your drought will end before the end of February. Team KO says, is it going to keep snowing? It does look like it will keep snowing. By the way, if you guys do want to watch a sick channel, watch or subscribe to Team KO. He makes some amazing content. He's not a weather channel, but nonetheless, I think you guys will still enjoy his content. So definitely subscribe to Team KO if you guys already haven't. We're trying to get him up to 50 by the end of the month, if possible. Let's go ahead and look at precipitation type here on the rapid refresh. Also, subscribe to Tucker's Tricks and Worldwide Weather and Rain Maves if you guys already haven't. Pretty sure all of them have channels too. Will I have lots of storms? We can go ahead and look at here. I'll pull it over here. I'll look at this CFS real fast. Let me pull it up and then I'll pull it over. We'll check for you, Rain Maves. Because I don't want the drought to ruin it. Wait, so do you want storms or do you not? I'm kind of confused whether you want storms or not. Alright. So this is the long range model, so kind of take everything with a grain of salt here, Rain Maves. Like I said, if y'all have any questions on, any weather that you guys want to know for your guys' location, we will be going over this major winter storm Uri, but I also do want to answer some of y'all's questions. That's kind of why I'm making this stream for you guys, to answer some of y'all's questions. I do want thunderstorms. I'm hoping. I'll hope that there is going to be some thunderstorms for you. We'll look at the long range. So we're into March here. So it looks like you're still seeing some snow into the end of this model. So this only goes out to March 20th. So it doesn't look like you will be seeing thunderstorms here at this point, but you might see some snow, especially in the long range model. It is hinting towards it. Some snow for your area. But like I said, take that all with a grain of salt, because that might not even happen. Hello, everybody. If you guys are just now joining the stream. All right, let's go ahead and start hopping into this major winter storm, Uri. It is in parts of the Ohio Valley right now. I would look at radar scope right now, but it's not on this computer. It's on a different computer. So I can't really look at radar scope right now, sadly. But we can nonetheless look at this. So we see some very heavy snow into the Ohio Valley, maybe some parts south of Cleveland seeing some sleet, and then areas south of that seeing some ice all the way into parts of Virginia. Ice will be a major factor with this system. We're seeing some maybe wraparound snow showers from this low. Let's see. Or maybe seeing some wraparound flurries from this low, getting its way into parts of, let's see here, getting into parts of northern Alabama, but nothing too crazy. Weather Today says, hey, Weather Central. Hey, Weather Today. How are you doing? I enjoyed your stream earlier today, by the way. It's a pretty good stream. So if we're looking at the NAM here, we're seeing maybe some snow showers wrapping around into parts of northern Missouri. We are seeing our secondary system brew off to the west coast. This is what's going to be affecting parts of almost the same regions that just got affected by Winter Storm Uri. Specifically, Little Rock seeing up to 10 plus inches, hinted by the National Weather Service models. Weather Today says, thanks. Hey, no problem, man. Let's just go ahead and look at that, because that was when I saw this, I was like really blown away. Whenever I did see this additional snow midweek, you're seeing up to 10 plus inches in Little Rock, into Hot Springs, into Russellville, and to Searcy. I did have a viewer from Fort Smith, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and he was like, snow totals for the last system. If you are still watching this, maybe you're not watching it live, but 6 to 8 additional inches of snow off this system. I downloaded Radar Scope. Sick. It's really going to help, man, especially when severe weather season happens, and even when like you're predicting like freezing drizzle and stuff and you go to precipitation depiction mode. It's pretty nice. Tucker Trick says, Weather Today. Are you talking to Weather Today, or are you asking about weather for today? If you're talking to Weather Today, that's fine. I was just wondering if maybe you wanted to know your weather for today. Anyways, so yeah, I thought it was pretty interesting, 10 plus inches for parts of here. And even into Jonesboro, 8 to 10, DeQueen, 8 to 10, Pine Bluff, 8 to 10, Harrison, 6 to 8, Fayetteville, 6 to 8. Pretty nice totals off of this. Let's look for southern Missouri. We're still seeing some winter storm warnings. I'm wondering what's going to go on there in terms of snowfall. At least I want to see what they're predicting. Another round of snow. So it looks like, the heaviest snow will be on this Missouri-Arkansas border. Anderson, 3 to 4. Branson, 4 to 6. Gainesville, 4 to 6. West Plains, 4 to 6. Springfield, 2 to 3. Bolivar, 2 to 3. Pittsburgh, Kansas, 2 to 3. So nothing too crazy once you make your way up to the Missouri portion of the storm, which does make sense due to the fact that this will be making a little more of a southern track. So that's why it's going to, not be as impactful for parts of southern Missouri. So we have our system here on land, right? And so we kind of have a good idea, since the system already has made land. We've sampled that upper atmosphere. I'm not sure if they've gotten everything back from that yet, but from what I know, they're pretty confident with the track of this system. And it's going to track down to the four corners of the four corners, which is Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona. Kind of the same track. It's going to affect northern Texas, Amarillo into Oklahoma City, maybe Wichita, Kansas, seeing some snow, quite possibly, hinted with this model. And then it makes its way into Missouri, northern Arkansas. We're seeing some sleet down into Texas, into parts of Dallas, maybe. And we're seeing some freezing rain into extreme south, even into Houston, where they just saw snow and ice. And then some very heavy sleet into parts of northern Louisiana, which is something that we do not want to see. We've seen way too much sleet recently for those areas. So we're just going to keep on going. We can see maybe just a little bit of a break in the action into parts of southern Missouri. And then maybe just a little bit more of a break. So that's probably going to cut down a little bit on totals. But then we could see some wraparound snow showers. We're going to wait till we let this keep updating on the stream. We'll look at total snowfall. So getting up to Wichita, you could see an additional inch of snow possibly. Getting into southern Missouri, 4 to 5 inches of snow. Little Rock getting 11.6. Some parts into southeastern or southwestern Arkansas, maybe seeing up to 14 inches of snow. Yes, you forgot to watch my. Oklahoma City seeing 8 inches of snow. Let's look at the short range ensembles. We're gonna look at maybe some winter probabilities of snow. I've already looked at this. It's pretty interesting. So we'll see. Anywhere in this region here is seeing over 100% chance of snow, of at least 1 inch of snow. That's extending all the way into almost all of Indiana, into parts of northwestern Ohio. And we will see some lake effect with this as well, I do think. So we'll move this on. We can see this region moves into the south central United States. We're seeing southern Missouri with 100% chance of snow, or 90 to 100% chance. Parts of Oklahoma at 100% chance. And we'll move this on. We can still see that threat for at least a 60% chance or greater, or for an inch of snow. We'll move this over to the 4-inch category and see the probability. So we're still seeing 100% chance into parts of northwest Ohio, into most of Indiana. We're seeing parts of northern Kentucky maybe at a 75% chance of over 4 inches of snow. And then we can see out of nowhere, kind of as it moves past the the four corner states and northern Texas, it kind of blows up over Oklahoma and extends into southern Missouri, into parts of, like we were talking about, I think it was, what were those cities again? I think it was Anderson. I'm pretty sure it was Anderson. Yeah, Anderson, Branson, Gainesville, West Plains, looking to all see at least a 70 to 50% chance of at least 4 inches of snow, which is what the National Weather Service is predicting. I'm not really too sure if winter storm warnings will be thrown out for areas in Missouri, because the Springfield National Weather Service was very conservative with the last system. Didn't issue those winter storm warnings until they knew that for sure that we had a greater chance of 5 inches or more. And that's when they did issue that later into the night of Major Winter Storm Uri yesterday. But that winter storm warning is still in effect, as you can see there. We can see all of Indiana under a winter storm warning. Almost all of Ohio is under a winter storm warning, with the extreme southern tip of it in an ice storm warning. And that does extend from southern Kentucky all the way up through the Ohio Valley into parts of the Northeast. We can see a bunch of winter weather advisories scattered throughout the areas. Massive wind chill warning all the way down into extreme southern Texas, which, like I said, guys, you guys never see any of this stuff. Melody, Hensley, so far we only have about 2 inches of snow here in Perry County, Indiana, but we did have sleet earlier today, and it packed to a little snow we got last night. Yeah, so that sleet very well could be interfering with your guys' snowfall totals. Where is Perry County, Indiana located again? Like, kind of geography-wise, is like southern Indiana, northern Indiana, eastern Indiana, western Indiana. Just leave that down, and I'll try to look at your location. Guys, please don't self-promote in the chat. Southern Indiana. All right, we'll go look at that. we'll see. I don't think I actually got to where I wanted to go. So I'm pretty sure, is it close to Jasper? Very southern tip. Okay. Good to know. So we'll go all the way down here. Okay, so we're looking at maybe anywhere here, let me try to, in this region, correct? Pretty sure that is correct. If so, south of Jasper. All right. Good to know. Okay, so we're going to look at weather story. We're going to see just what the National Weather Service is predicting, and then I'll go over my personalized forecast for your area. Heavy snow potential. Okay, let's go back to the other weather office that we were just looking at. South of Jasper, Tell City. Okay. You know, we'll just go straight to the models because I don't really like looking at the National Weather Service for that area. We'll go to the rapid refresh system. I'm going to be looking at just the first system. You guys could possibly see snow off of the secondary system. That's going to be tracking through around Tuesday night, or probably for you guys it'll be Wednesday. But I will look at this system. So you could be seeing some moderate to maybe heavy snow as we go throughout the night. And it kind of looks to lift away. You might see some lake effect, wraparound snow showers, even from the low air pressure system. Definitely not out of the question. And then you guys see your secondary system that will be affecting your area. Rainwave says, so you think this drought will end at the end of February? Oh, it's possible. Like I said, those long-range models aren't very accurate, so it could all change in the next forecast. I'm not really too sure, but as of right now, it's a chance that it could end by the end of February. Rainwaves. So we'll go ahead and look at totals for you. And this storm might underperform just a little bit for your area. So 2 to 4 inches is looking pretty reasonable for your area. On top of this, we'll look at, it doesn't look like you guys will be seeing much more ice out of this. If you guys do see any more sleet, that will cut off of your totals, but I think that at this point, we're going into night. The sun's setting, temperatures are cooling down quite a bit. 2 to 4 inches of snow for your area is probably a good estimate. We can go ahead and look at one more model. Oh, actually, we'll look at the 0Z model. We'll switch this over to the 0Z. There we go. Rainwave says, will I want thunderstorms? I don't know. That's your opinion, if you want thunderstorms or not. So, yeah, still moderate to maybe heavy snow at times for your area throughout the night. And then it looks to be at about probably 2 a.m. Tuesday. This will all lift, and you guys will be cloudy, maybe some wraparound snow showers. And this is our secondary system that I was talking about. That for your area, it looks to be affecting you guys at around 10 Wednesday. And it doesn't look too strong. It looks like it'll be just south of you, but you guys still will see some snow showers nonetheless. We'll go ahead and look at total snowfall for this first system for you guys. So it looks to be pretty accurate, 3 to 4 inches, maybe a little bit higher amounts. The sleet was about 2 to 3 millimeters in size. Looked like tiny hail, LOL. Oh, wow. How cold was it up there? I'm just curious. Daniel, I don't know how to pronounce your last name. Can you show snow totals for Owensboro, Kentucky for the next storm? Yes, I can. What part of Kentucky is it located in? Just wondering. And we'll definitely go over that. We'll look at your guys' National Weather Service forecast and then your guys' my personalized forecast for you guys. It's like, is it eastern Kentucky, northern Kentucky, southern Kentucky? What part? I could try to. I'll pull this over. 19 feels like 7. Wow. It does surprise me that sleet is still falling at 19. I think it's just crazy how it can be so cold, yet it's still not even snow. Southeast of Evansville, Indiana. Okay. We'll look at. Trying to see if I can. Hold up 1 second. Western. All right, all right. We will get into this. Oh, it just got updated. All right. So it looks like you guys are in this county right there. All right, sweet. So it looks like you guys could possibly see kind of the same effect as Melody did have. Sorry if you guys do hear my dog right now. Brendan Lincoln says, what is going to happen with the storm? It is going to track northeast onto the northeast coast, and we will be seeing some ice with it as well for the extreme part of the northeast. Doesn't look like it has any total, so I'll just be going out of the dark for my area. We're neighbors. I'm about 45 minutes from Owensboro, Kentucky. That's pretty cool. What about the storm up next? The storm up next looks to be very impactful. I'll go ahead and look at Daniel's question. We'll go look at totals here. So this first system is going to move off. I'm not on the 0Z model. That is my fault. So towards the end, looks like we're going to have to look at the GFS because this isn't going up far enough. I do apologize for this. Daniel, that's my bad. Should have been more prepared. So the system, as of right now, it's showing 7, so we'll just subtract 7. So 4 to 6 inches of snow looks to be reasonable for your area. Brendan says, thank you, no problem, man. Yeah, so for Daniel, for you, 4 to 6 inches of snow on the secondary system, maybe higher amounts, maybe lower amounts. Just depends on where that heavy band of snow sets up. If we don't have any other questions, I will end this stream in about 5 minutes. So if you guys do have any questions, like I said, leave them below. Brendan Lincoln says, you're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you, man. It really does mean a lot. I guess we can go ahead and look at a continental version of this secondary system, since people do tend to have questions on that. Very rightfully so, because this is the next big upcoming snowstorm. Okay, so looks like to be in 2 parts of northern Texas at this point. When will the 70-degree weather come melt this mess? That's a good question. We can go ahead. Actually, we can look at that. We can look at some long-range versions of models here. We'll do that real quick before we do in the stream. What about this Thursday and Friday for the Northeast? I will go over that right after Melody's question, Brendan Lincoln. So if you don't mind just waiting for just a second, I'll try to get to her question real quick, and then we'll head over to your question. So 70-degree weather, that is a really good question. I really do want that as well. And just little heads up, this isn't, a surefire guarantee that this is what's going to play out. It's a 720 or 756 hour model, and that's a month out. So, obviously the accuracy goes way down after 10 days, much less a whole entire month. So, but we will for sure try to see when you guys are seeing your next 70-degree weather. We'll let this have a second to load. Why is it in Celsius? I don't know how to read Celsius. That's a problem. Alright, well, that's a problem. I don't know how to read Celsius. I really need to learn that. Alright, let's go ahead and let me look up what is 70 degrees in Celsius. Sorry for the little mishap here. Alright, why is it so hard to figure that out? 21 degrees Celsius is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain Maves, I do not know when your severe thunderstorms will start. Like I said, it's too far to predict that. I am done with the cold weather as well. So we're looking for 21 degrees Celsius for your area. It looks like you still could be seeing some cold weather into March. So I'd say you won't see a 70-degree day until past March 20th. But like I said, that could also change. You could be seeing, though, quite a bit of warm-up uh, towards the end of here. Let's see here. So we move this. You'll still see a little bit of a cool down. It looks pretty cold actually for your area for quite a while. Maybe a little bit of a warm up at the beginning of March, but and then a little bit of a warm up early March as well. But like I said, this is all too far to really go into too much depth in. But I'd say you won't see your next warm temperatures until beginning of March to maybe just a little bit into early March. I'm sorry I can't go out that far. I just don't have subscriptions to any of these weather model things to go out even farther than that. Rainwave says it's going to be 3 degrees next week. Oh, that is rough. I really don't like the cold, man. I'm all the way down here in Missouri, and it's -2 outside, and it's freezing. I don't like it. It feels like -20 something outside. I don't like the cold. I'm ready for severe weather season, 'cause that's my favorite type of stuff to forecast. All right. I'll go ahead and have another minute or so if you guys do have any more questions for me to answer before I do end this stream. If you guys are tuning into this stream, I do thank you guys so much. It really does mean a lot. Is going to be 30 degrees. Oh, that's quite a bit of warm up for your area, actually. Yeah, 30 degrees is a warm up, at least for what Three Lakes of Wisconsin is used to. You guys are probably in the freezing temperatures right now, or like negatives by far. So that is going to be quite a bit of warm up for you guys. I guess anything above freezing would be better than this that we're having. Oh, yeah, for sure. I feel like it's going to be kind of funny whenever it gets above 20 degrees or like out of the teens. Everyone's going to think it's super warm outside. But in reality, if this was a couple months ago, we'd be freezing our tails off. If y'all don't have any more questions, I will end the stream. So, like I said, if you guys have any last second questions, feel free to leave them down below. Oh, my bad, Brendan. That is my bad. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. So for the Northeast, I believe. Melody says, thank you for chatting with us. No problem. Brendan Lincoln, I am super sorry. I kind of forgot. But yes, we will go over your area for the Northeast here. So, oops, how did I do that? There we go. Okay. The next snowstorm. Rainmave says, bye. See you, Rainmaves. Hope you join us for next stream. So the next snowstorm. That is a good question. So, if you're in the northern part of the Northeast, obviously you could be seeing snow out of this, but I'm pretty sure you're in the southern part of the Northeast. If you're asking about snowstorm, so you might see a snowstorm off of this secondary system, 70-ish hours out. Around Thursday night, you could see snow. We'll see if this drought ends in February. Hopefully it does, Rainmaves. I'm rooting for you. So you could see a snowstorm late Thursday night. I wouldn't consider it a snowstorm, but a snow event. Nonetheless, you could see some heavy snow, but then it will change over to either ice or rain, but it shouldn't melt too much snow off. You look to your guys' next good chance of snow will be these Alberta Clippers, which will come from southern Canada and move its way in. It looks like you guys might have a couple chances of Alberta Clippers, but I'd say your guys' biggest chance for snow in the next little while is going to be Thursday night. So, if you guys don't have, like I said, leave down any other questions that you guys have. If I didn't answer y'all's questions fully, let me know, and I will try to answer them as fully as I can. If y'all don't have any more questions, I will probably end the stream soon. So, any last second questions that you guys do have, let me know, or else we'll go ahead and end the stream super soon. Alright, I guess this is the end of the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have been staying tuned throughout this whole stream, it really does help me. Brendan Lincoln says, thank you so much. See you later. Thank you so much, Brendan, for tuning in. I hope to see you in the next live stream for sure. I will keep you up to date on that northeastern that could possibly be happening Thursday night. I will probably make some more live streams in the near future. So thank you so much for tuning in. Everyone else as well, thank you guys for tuning in if you guys have stayed throughout this whole entire video. Melody Hensley says, have a good night. Everyone stay warm. Yes, for sure. Everyone stay warm. Thank you, Melody, for tuning into the live stream as well. Hope to see you in the next one. Rain Mave says, you too. Yes, definitely everyone stay warm. This is some very life-threatening cold, especially for parts of the Midwest into the South. For, people who usually don't see that sort of cold, this is definitely very deadly in terms of the cold. So, yeah. Thank you guys if you guys stayed tuned throughout this whole entire stream. It really does mean a lot. I hope to see you guys in the next stream, and I'll see you guys in the next